specifically said it that way. It was supposed to be that way.
Oh, God. Yeah, no.
Yeah. This is the one we were supposed to do.
No! Right?
Yeah. You're supposed to be Dave Grohl. You're supposed to be
Of course I'm Kyle
Cage.
Gass.
Yeah.
Of course. Fuckers.
I am complete!
Fuck!
Yes, you are fucked! Shit out of luck! I am complete and my cock you will suck! This is great.
But yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
I know. My voice is still all fucked up from allergies at Scarby.
Oh.
You did the Scarby thing?
Yes.
I think we're doing that next week or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hate
Calvin
Scarby.
called and he was like, "Do you?"
I don't know why. I instantly started laughing.
Like,
Calvin said Calvin called.
"Oh, Calvin called."
Calvin
That's
called.
fucking hilarious.
Calvin.
No,
He called.
he called and he was
Hi,
like,
Sky and Kara.
"Do you want to go to whatever?"
Oh, yeah, they can't see us yet. Waving is
And I said,
dumb.
"No, man." I said, "I'm gonna go next week or something."
Oh, okay.
Because he was dressed as like a pirate, didn't he?
I don't know. He could have been dressed as a gigolo for all I know.
Butt pirate.
I called him. He showed me a cosplay of his as a pirate, and I called him a butt pirate.
The
Yeah.
Buttress of Windsor.
He did. In his defense, he did look like a butt pirate.
Right. Well,
In my
It's
defense,
really
right.
easy
Calvin-
for him to look like an ass pirate.
Calvin is a good cosplayer. His Broloff is really good.
Yes, it
I'd
was.
really like to see him because he has that sort of wiry frame, but it's like a solid wiry. So if he did like the Scarecrow from the first Arkham game, where like he had the needles on his hands and
Yeah.
shit, and his like sort of stomach was sort of caved in, and he hunched over and stuff.
He would look
He
good
could-
at it.
yeah.
That would look really good.
He could pull that off.
Duke Bruh, you gotta wait till the end
Hey,
of the
Duke Bruh.
show for the giveaway.
Yeah, at the end, if we gave it away, why would you stay? We're giving away a copy of Mirror's Edge on 360.
We have to
Xbox One.
bore you to death first.
Yo, angry chuckles. Fantastic.
Yeah, he came up with that one during my stream today.
Oh, I just said fantastic like you say fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I say fantastic and you say fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, there's a
You gotta-
there's a
There's
yeah.
a-
I say
yeah.
fantastic
Except
like
whenever-
That's
like Frank
fantastic.
West.
Whenever,
Fantastic.
Oh, we got a shift.
You
everybody,
sound
everybody
excited.
shift.
Okay, we're
Get a little.
Will
we're moving this way.
A little
Hi guys.
centered. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to the 246th episode of the Angry Couples Podcast. My name is Steven. Joining me today, as always, DJ Pikachu.
Chuck Talman.
He actually has his Pika ears today.
Finally.
Will Roth, brought to you by Beats by Dre.
Hey,
I have something for you before we get started, but
Yeah?
we'll finish with introductions first.
I love it.
And over the end, making her triumphant return, is Shark
Buenos dias.
and her horns.
Hello. Okay, so Will,
Adult innuendo as you want.
I almost said the other one, but
for all of you out there who may remember when we were talking about Pokemon, what, a couple months ago?
Is this
Last
what-
month?
Is this what I think it is?
It might just be.
Oh my
I have it here
God.
in this
Oh.
box.
Jesus Christ.
did your
Excuse
balls
me
just
one
start
minute.
tingling a little
Yeah, I just got hard.
bit? He has to. Chuck
Somebody
has to
do
do
dramatic
his
music.
theatrics.
Wrong.
Rondinos, Rondominos.
Dramatic.
That's dramatic as shit.
That's like the
Dun,
most
dun,
dramatic.
Demonic
dun,
and dramatic
dun,
mean
dun,
the same
dun.
thing.
Why didn't you empty out the cable?
Kept all your shit.
It's just amongst a bunch of cables in there.
It's the
Oh
shit
my
about-
god.
It's the Mew card.
This
Ancient
is the
Mew.
ancient
Mew
Mew
card.
card
Holy shit.
that Will creamed his pants about at the end of the Pokemon episode.
You just came through.
Wow.
But
Someone came.
but
Will came
I
through
am
also.
doing this now because I'm also reminding Will that you are getting this card if and only if you play at mine Crystal's wedding.
I am.
So
Wait. Do you mean to DJ the wedding, or do you want Moonlight Native to play the wedding?
I want Moonlight Native to play, right? Yeah, she wants Moonlight Native to play as well.
I told
So,
you I can't guarantee all the fellas, but I can guarantee
Okay.
this fella.
she's okay with that.
Okay.
I'm
Fantastic.
not as okay with it because I would really love the entirety of MP there, but still.
That's fantastic.
Here is this card.
Wow.
We damn near want to get it in writing at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, but
Oh,
we're
you
also
can
getting it
hold.
right here. We're going to get it videotaped
it's
live.
on. Yeah, it's in stone.
Here is
Will
the
be.
ancient Mew card.
Oh
I
my.
am putting it
Oh,
in his
wedding
hands.
sim.
Wow.
You are now obligated to play
Contractually
at
bound
my
by Pokemon.
and Crystal's wedding.
Oh my god!
How are you going to tell Bree that you just cheated on her with a playing card?
I'm literally gonna go get a frame for this.
What do you mean if?
It's going to
Were
be
you
bigger
not-
than the entire wall.
Crystal, were you not paying any attention at my sister's wedding? How many people asked us if we were already married, and if not, when?
The back is so cool.
Yeah.
now
is that
there's
what's-
fingerprints all over it.
Right?
Yeah. You
It's
just
gonna
It has
value
immediately
You
devaluated.
just devalue the shit out of that.
The
man.
Kelly Blue Book just sunk by about 15K.
I'm never gonna sell it, so it's never gonna leave my side.
It's going to
We're
be
gonna
buried
see
with
this
you.
thing in a couple of weeks, and it's gonna have like spooge stains on
Put it on your nightstand in the frame. Kiss it before you go to bed.
I will. This is so cool. This is like a piece of my
Turn it down
childhood.
whenever
Good
you
night,
have
Ancient
other
Mew.
activities. No, don't watch.
You have to look at me, Mew, Ancient Mew.
Don't look at me. You don't want to see what I'm about to do.
Oh, that's fantastic.
There's that word
That's
again.
Fantastic.
Isn't it great?
Fantastic.
It started one day, and I just started saying fantastic, and then I just could not
Yeah.
not say fantastic.
You rubbed off on me. You guys
Yeah.
have all shifted the way that I speak.
That's
We
great.
do
Have
this every
I?
week.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. I'm
Thank
sure you
you.
have.
I really appreciate
I mean,
that.
we've only known each other for like 12 years.
It's been quite some time.
Yeah, it has.
For
When we
sure.
first met, Resident Evil 4 was a new release.
Yep. Check on used to work at Blockbuster together. So, what have you guys been playing
Kingdom Hearts, the mobile game.
on your mobile?
Yes.
How is it?
It's all right. It's a little repetitive
Is it
in
free?
some areas. Yes.
Okay.
To a point. There's certain things where it's like, oh, if you want to unlock all these things, you have to pay $14 every week.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
The Corporate Cal says we've all rubbed off on you for sure.
Who?
And I don't think that's
Somebody's at the
That is
door.
not okay,
Hey,
Corporate Cal.
we're alive.
we're alive.
Did you say somebody's at the door?
We're live.
Yes, literally someone.
This
just
is
knocked
live
at the
TV,
door.
people. So someone came
hold
to
on.
Will's door. We're gonna hang out for a second.
We have
Let's see what happened to Will.
you have ruined the sanctity of this live broadcast.
What about you, Chuck? What have you been playing lately?
I am almost done with Tomb Raider. I probably have another episode in me next week.
Oh,
That
and that
might be the
will be
absolute
the end of it.
last one.
Oh, fantastic!
And then I'm going to have to find
Stop
yet
saying fantastic.
another fucking game to find because I haven't gotten any response on what to play for Thursday, so I'm just starting Saints Row 4,
Saints Row 4. Okay.
which I'm sure Twitch is just going to meet the shit out of it because there's so much licensed music. And what really sucks is that the licensed music actually is part of the joke for Saints Row 4. Like right there at that intro sequence, you got to climb up that rocket so that you can divert it from destroying the planet. And the whole time you're climbing, Aerosmith's Don't Want to Miss a Thing is playing. So, yeah, when Twitch mutes that licensed music, you're going to miss that joke. Now,
Well,
Sky
it,
and Kyra...
It may not. It may not tweet it. Like, it may not silence it as part of the game. But it, it might. We've had it happen before.
That's true. Sky and Kyra brings up a good point, though. He has recently gifted me a copy of Spec Ops The Line on Steam.
PC. Yeah.
So, if anything, I may wind up playing that one once Tomb Raider is done. But at the same time, that one feels like one where I need to play for several hours at a time.
Shark, where does that Kingdom Hearts game lie in the spectrum of KH
Well, it's
plot lines?
It's semi-canon.
It's semi-canon. It's mostly way the fuck after everything else that's already happened.
Okay. Is it supposed to be like leading into 3?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, it feels like its own beast.
Oh, okay. It's just
Yeah.
sound like it's a one-off.
It's vaguely based off of the initial Kingdom Hearts handheld game where you played with the cards,
Chain of
of
Memories.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, the difference is rather than cards, you're playing with individual Disney and or random Square characters
Oh, cool.
as your cards or medallions for a particular sword set.
I like that.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Right now I have
It's kind of like having Disney or Square-based materia per weapon.
Pretty
and you
much.
just rotate it out.
right now I have Mickey Mouse, Yuna, and Donald, I think.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Are you playing it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just started a couple days ago.
Okay.
Recommendation: whenever you get Stitch, level him up. He's a beast, but he only attacks one target at a time.
Fine with that.
Totally fucking worth it.
Worth it for raid bosses.
I started playing Lords of the Fallen, and being a Souls fan, I was ready to sink my teeth into that to tide me over until Dark Souls 3. And I started, and I like some things that it does, and I'll mention actually later in the character progression part of this, but it's very, the combat's very Soulsy, of course. It's very difficult, very Soulsy.
You use this to lead it in.
But it gives you what you're supposed to do. It doesn't have a waypoint, but it does keep you apprised of like, hey, once you kill these guys, go back to that dude. Like, it tells you that. Whereas
French Loop is here.
Loop's early.
Oh my God, French Loop! You actually get to catch a whole episode.
But also, the main character is a dick, and you can't not be a dick. So there's you come across a woman, for example, and she's like holding this monastery and this monk over a bridge, and she's like, "Tell me where the fuck to go." And he's like, "No, you're not supposed to be here." And you come across, and you can either save the monk or let her do whatever. And I was like, she looks like a badass, so I'm not gonna cross her. I was like, you do whatever you want. So she throws the monk off the bridge, and then she's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a thing, a bauble, whatever. And if a dagger, if you find it, let me know." And your options are either like, "What the fuck do you need that for?" or "I don't give a shit." You can't say, "Sure, I'll keep a lookout." When you end the conversation, he's like, "I don't fucking care." Like, the only thing that your character is an asshole in that game.
So
It sounds fantastic.
It's Lords of the Fallen is written by Game of Thrones.
Kind of like that, right? And guys, just keep let you know. Yes, we do have the copy of Mirror's Edge on 360.
Worth
It's also playable
sticking around
on
for.
Xbox One. We'll be giving away at the end. So stick around and win that. I'll ship it to you for free. Like, I'm not going to make you guys pay for shipping. Okay, let's talk about character customization. What game?
Wait, I didn't get to say what I'm playing.
I don't give a shit.
What are you
What do we
playing?
get? No, what have you been playing?
Other than Witcher 3.
I
Besides
just,
that,
I just
Witcher
downloaded
3.
DC Universe on Xbox One.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is it out already?
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, shit.
But
Is
I'm
it
super
free?
pissed. The wait time to even get in the game is like, you can't. It's unplayable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Every time you try to log on, the wait time is 269 hours
Holy shit.
or whatever.
This is like back in the original Burning Crusade
Yeah.
for WoW, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds like Diablo 3
And I mean,
to me.
it's just like ESO was. It'll die down in a week, but as of right now, I'm very pissed.
Right.
And then
Okay.
you're going to have all those people who actually got in there higher level than you.
Exactly.
And you're going to be like, but I
Fuck
want to
that.
wear that. And they're like,
So I've been playing that, and
You've gotten to play it, though.
I played it one time because the first time you log in, it like lets you jump in.
Oh, to the
instantly.
like tutorial
Yeah,
or whatever.
and so yeah, I did that.
How's the? We'll use that as a lead-in. How's the character customization? That
It's
did you
act-
feel like?
It's fantastic.
So you mentioned something the other day, I think, which
It's
was
fantastic.
you didn't want to play the DC Universe online because everyone's just gonna make a Wolverine or whatever, who are Batman or whatever, right? That was a
Mhm.
complaint of yours.
Wolverine is Marvel.
I know.
It doesn't
But-
matter
but
if
you
we'll
can
make
still
it.
make whatever
Yeah.
you want in DC Universe. But the thing is, I understand why would other people's choice of character dictate how much you enjoy the game if you can be something completely unique
Right.
and stand out from the crowd?
Because half the
especially so if everybody is
Because half the point of an MMO is interaction with other players,
No.
and I don't really feel like I want to interact with somebody who's just going to be, oh, hey, look, another Deadpool.
But what if we were
Check
playing?
how
What about
often
interacting
do we
with friends?
interact with people in ESO? We just play with ourselves.
Well, we no. We don't play with ourselves. We play with each other.
Circle jerk.
I haven't touched the game since the last time we, as a group, were online.
Yeah.
Right.
Saving
There is
it
a
for them.
16
I'll set
gig
that up.
update going on in my Xbox One right now for ESO because it has been that
Your
long since the last
bandwidth
time
is
I
getting
played.
good.
reamed.
Good, because I just started
Dark
playing
Brotherhood.
again,
You did.
and I'm like ready to play with you guys
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
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 Can we do it
Rates.
tonight?
I can play tonight.
Can we play tonight?
You
Come on,
need
Chuck.
some gun oil.
Come on, Chuck. Come on,
I
Chuck.
guess.
If he gets
Yes.
updated.
He'll update. It's
I don't think it'll update in time.
Yeah, well, 16 gigs is not that big.
You haven't seen my connection.
Have you seen the size of his bandwidth?
Turn everything off.
little.
Turn everything
Bandwidth.
off.
So okay, character creator in DC
Oh,
UO.
it's fantastic. You can, I mean, it's from the colors of everything to his costume to different capes to hairstyles, because
Not
you can
capes.
take off your mask in the game, and then
Okay.
you have your face underneath it that you've created and everything. It's really great. I love it. The customization of the powers is great. The combo of what kind of powers you have, plus what kind of who your mentor is, whether it be Batman or Superman. Because all those things, factor in how you play the game.
Can you be a villain?
Yeah, you can be villain.
Okay.
You can mentor from a villain. And
Okay,
everything.
yeah.
Now I haven't done any of that yet. I know when.
All you good
I think if you
guys.
get mentored by a villain, you start in like a prison or something. I don't. Or is that City of Villains or City of Heroes?
City of
City of
Villains
Villains
City of
sounds.
City of
Villains.
Villains.
Yeah.
That sounds like that. But
That may have been City.
I think there is a difference in it. But
I kind of
it's
miss
pretty
those
cool.
games.
Ulfric via Shark. Ulfric is running Shark's mod right now. Said Soul Calibur, and I remember Soul Calibur 3. I think was the first one with character customization.
Oh man! And then they just went hog wild in 4 and 5.
Like it is insane now. I looked up a video of character customization in Soul Calibur.
People made fucking Sephiroth, and it looks accurate.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
People make a lot of cool shit, and actually let's start off with like some fun visual stuff. So the best character creator that I think I've ever seen is from Black Desert Online, and this is a time lapse
What is this?
of like all the shit that you can do.
Oh my God.
Now, obviously, as you highlight over exactly what you can change, it actually shows you a facial breakout
Jesus
on that.
Christ. What
Because
game
that
is
would
this?
allow you to pull the lips
Black
up,
Desert.
down.
I've never heard of this game.
Black Desert Online.
This is an MMO?
Yeah.
This is amazing. looking.
And not only does it look graphically like fantastic, but then the character customization is just out of this world.
Wow.
It's Markiplier.
Just
So I mean, what's the
It needs
gameplay
a
like
pink
on this thing?
mustache.
Yeah.
I almost don't even care, but
Right.
I don't know. I actually haven't seen any Black
Yeah.
Desert Online.
Make it go away.
I can't believe this is really wild.
And that was something that I liked about Fallout 4 is you could sort of switch between like nose presets, or you could go into free sculpt, and
Right, but nowhere near
do everyone.
this.
It is.
kind of-
It, yeah,
Nowhere
it doesn't
near
look
like this where you
anywhere
can
near
change
this.
the texture
Yeah.
on each side.
Which you know what
Yeah.
really upsets me
Hmm.
is this game, this Black Desert MMO, whatever,
Yeah,
and then you got Fallout, one of the biggest releases
yeah.
ever.
And it
And
doesn't
they
have
can't
anything
give
on
us
it.
Can't
this?
Get yeah.
Are
can't
you
get anywhere
fucking
near that.
kidding
It
me,
can't-
I know they
Bethesda?
can.
It can't give us anime eyes.
In a couple weeks, or in a couple, maybe in a. Actually, we have a lot of podcasts coming up, but later this year, I want to do a game rant episode where you guys like pick a thing or two that
Yeah.
really fucking pisses you off, and go for it. So
Yes.
like the other night when I was playing The Division, I just went ballistic, just for example, because I shot a light
Yeah.
and the light didn't go out, and like that was the
Right.
thing you could do in GoldenEye on the
Yeah,
N64.
yeah.
So how is that not in every single like
Right.
since then? So anyway,
It should be.
but this was phenomenal.
Damn,
and
we need to get her some iron. Her lips are pale.
Okay,
Maybe
so
some chapstick.
so
So-
what is Black Desert in the first
Yeah,
place?
now
I've
you
never
have me,
heard of
like,
this
Yeah,
game.
super-
now I just want to
You
download it so
wanna-
I can play with it and take pictures
Right.
and screenshots
Right.
of the
What the
characters.
fuck game
Crystal,
is
you want to
that?
spend another 3 hours and help me make myself in Black Desert?
Is Black Desert on the computer?
yeah, it's PC only for sure.
Oh shit.
For sure. And now I'm gonna bring up some stuff that people made in games in general. Some of them you'll know who they are instantly, and some of them will have the names on there. Takumi Templar, yes, this channel is intended for mature audiences.
There should have been a warning.
real fucking mature
However, we would like to
Or-
inform you we are not mature.
or immature audiences. But
Hew.
let me
Oh.
let me- hold on.
Wow.
Let me pull this into the actual place where you guys will be able to see it. There you go.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
So that was running around.
This is
Black
running
Desert.
around Black Desert right now.
No.
This is
That's
Like,
that's disgusting.
sometimes I think about my childhood.
Takumi Templar, I'm offended by your immaturity.
I know.
That's fantastic. But welcome to the podcast. We like having you.
Yes.
No,
Um,
and
Takumi Templar.
KR Shark is typically me. However, we have a different member.
He's sitting
leading
behind the
that.
couch
Yeah.
because he likes hiding.
But this
Raise
is,
your hand.
this is someone made Michael fucking Jackson for sure.
Wow.
Lightning.
Black Desert, obviously Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Still Black Desert.
Hey.
Ah, Geralt of Rivia.
Yep.
With a crusader sword back there.
Have you ever noticed every time it starts raining in The Witcher, Geralt goes, looks like rain.
Yeah.
That's great.
Really? Wind's blowing through.
Yeah.
Thanks, Geralt.
Thanks, Geralt.
Captain Obvious.
I didn't realize the trees were fucking going crazy.
Bending.
Yeah.
So this is from our friend David.
Dude, I
his
just-
character creation in Dungeons and Dragons. This is his character sheet, and the thing that I really liked about this is I don't know if you can see this, but I'll zoom in a little bit. But his weapons are really the best part
Sneaky Jones, the dagger. The Informer is a hand axe. Warhammer called Dick Smasher.
there. Yep.
And then his battle axe is Muscles
Muscle
Johnson.
Right.
I need to name my Warhammer Dick Smasher. By the way, Dick Smasher is on tour right now. They're releasing their third album, Ow My Balls.
Oh.
But I really enjoyed that.
Well, and to be fair, Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop games are really where you started getting the character customization, and then it started branching out further.
Right, and character customization in D&D is like, it's just your, it's just your
Just your
imagination.
imagination.
That's
Yeah.
what,
Pretty
that's what it
much.
looked like.
Yeah,
Even though
it-
it doesn't really matter because every time I'm talking to you, I'm just picturing you.
Right.
So if Chuck's like, if Chuck's playing a
Wait.
night elf and he's like, and I don my robe, I'm just thinking of Chuck in a robe.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and
you
then
kind
you-
of luck out with me because I'm usually playing as myself anyway.
right.
Which I do like that.
Then
I
you
do.
end up
I
with
do.
the one artist friend. You're like, hey, draw my character.
Oh yeah, that's
Everybody's
that's
draw
true.
my character.
Like I had somebody.
They don't even get to play. They're just sitting there drawing the entire time.
My Pathfinder group had an artist who chibied everybody in the group.
Nice.
That was
pretty cool.
super cute.
Yeah, and Sky Kyra and I spent a while on talking on Twitter about customizable games, and so Fallout 4 is another one that had a really good customizer in that you could really make a whole lot of shit. Your character looked just like you, Chuck. It was pretty close.
I mean, there was a lot.
It was pretty good.
A lot of effort went into it, mostly from that one right over there.
Chuck in a smoking jacket,
No
pants,
pants,
and balls
out. Hell yeah. TOS violation, but watch me care.
This is Walter White in Breaking Bad,
That's
obviously. is
why
still
it's
there.
always a headshot only.
Yeah.
There.
Wah! Luigi.
Waluigi. Yep. You got it.
Waluigi.
Woody
Munson.
Harrelson.
With
Roy
the fucking
fucking
comb
Munson.
over.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god.
Also, that is Beavis and Butthead right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, might I add, go to the next one because I'm sure
Oh.
they haven't touched her
Yes,
And-
yet.
Tickle
and
Me
when-
Templar. There are TOS, however,
Yeah,
it's
there's a
usually
term of
not too
service.
much of an
As
issue.
long as we don't show like tits or cock, I think we're okay.
or any
or maybe
specified
some
games
butt.
that they're not allowed
I
to.
don't think we're gonna do butt.
We can't show butt.
But-
I know that you can show the nudity from the game as long as the point of your stream is not showing the nudity. Like if you do like a hey we're at the tits part,
Right.
then
Well,
yeah.
What about those girls that stream that just like it's just boobies?
Well,
There's different.
those
I think
are
it's
not
They have
exposed.
to have the pasties.
they don't
They're
don't
not.
expose
Those aren't
themselves.
exposed.
I would
those
say
are so goddamn.
I would say
exposed.
no.
No pickle.
Putin.
Yeah.
Hey,
Vladimir Putin, yeah, nailed it.
with
Oh my
Michael
God.
Jackson in the background.
Wow, that is a really good Putin.
Is it Michael Jackson or the lead singer of Aerosmith?
Either one. Look at that mouth.
This is Twitch, not live, Jasmine.
That's
Abe
pretty
Lincoln.
good.
Abe Lincoln.
Abe
Yeah.
Lincoln in the wasteland.
David
Mulder and
Duchovny.
Scully.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's really good.
Like I just saw David Duchovny. I didn't even notice that there was Gillian Anderson in the
Yeah.
background there.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Hulk Hogan.
We can
Okay.
make it, brother.
We can make it. Okay, might I mention, Will?
Yeah.
I honestly think that she looks like Brie.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
That
And-
that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Piper looks like Brie.
Yeah. Well, that's why when she died, I was so upset
Oh, well, yeah.
because I made it my personal vendetta to find
Yeah.
what's his name,
I didn't give a shit.
Chexter. What's his name? Who's the guy that killed your wife?
Kellogg.
Kellogg.
Chexter.
Chex
Was
Mix.
it-
It's
was
what
it Chex
Chex
Mix?
Mix
I should have fucking called him that throughout my
Yeah.
stream.
Was it Post that killed my?
Great nuts, bitch.
Raisin Bran.
So this is a
Rick
game
and
that
Morty.
Jason mentioned
Oh, cool.
called Graffiti Kingdom, and this is Rick from Rick and Morty. Obviously, this is a PS2 game. And it's sort of an adventure game that you could draw like freehand with as best you could with a controller, and you could create different attacks and punching and stuff like that. And what Jason specifically said was you could make the punching arm any appendage, and so it would result in anatomical hilarity.
Is there animation?
No, I did not.
Damn it! I want to see.
Well,
I want to
and-
see Rick from Rick and Morty punch things with his dick.
That brings into it that there are actually technically 3 types of character customization. You have the individual player customization where you are customizing the character that you yourself are playing as,
Yep.
or you have what you see, which is what you see in most MMOs and RPGs. Then you have a non-player character creation where you're like playing a god. So you're playing Sims or Spore
And
or
you
something
can create
like that.
literally
You create
every
person
something
or
that
organization.
you look at.
Bree
Okay.
just got Sims 4.
And then what we
Yeah.
have more
Does she like it?
recently with Wii and the Xbox avatars is you have a global character creation.
Okay, so we're going to talk about those Mii and Xbox avatars. Well, actually, there's not much to say about them. The Mii's okay. The avatars fucking suck. They suck.
Yeah,
they blow.
They're terrible. What's the
I
point?
like
of them?
my avatar.
Awful.
Mine kind of looks
Digital
like
Gold. Welcome. What's going on? Yeah, they're terrible. They're just terrible.
Hey,
We expect a
Digital-
note from the doctors.
This is from Dragon Age Inquisition. You can make
Oh,
your
Nigel Thornberry.
Inquisitor look like Nigel Thornberry.
What the fuck?
Nigel
What
Thornberry.
is it?
Happy
It's from the Wild Thornberries, man.
smashing.
I don't know the Wild Thornberries.
You don't watch
Oh
Nickelodeon?
God, you close
No.
child.
Wow.
I've
I'm
actually never
sorry,
seen it,
Chuck.
but I still knew what it was.
I
Shark, tell us about your character.
Dane.
This is from the newest Kingdom Hearts mobile game, and
Sora, Yuffie,
yeah,
another
no.
Sora, and Stitch.
Yes.
Stitch for days.
Stitch for days.
Your
I have, like,
character
a
has
5-star
cool ass
Stitch.
hair, man.
I want to.
Actually, if I took off the headphones, they have like this little star carved into the side of their
Oh,
hair.
cool. I like it.
I've always wanted to kill Stitch. And I mean, like, if I found him and he was like doing his thing, I'd step on his head. I would. I'm sorry.
Why?
He's rubbery. He'd probably
I
survive.
think he's the worst.
Really?
Yeah, he's something about him boils my blood, and I want to go reach down in his throat and pull his
Typically, in a Disney movie, when something is supposed to be the cute thing, I
Yeah.
have that adverse overreaction where I'm like, I'd like to snap its fucking
Yeah.
neck. But with Stitch, I couldn't possibly.
liked
I liked
it?
him.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
because he's mostly interested in wholesale destruction versus being like, I'm going to take over the world with love and kindness.
Yeah.
I want to jab his eyes out with my thumbs.
I'm going to have a bird sing on my finger.
I want to hear him. I want to hear him die.
Okay, so this was in Star Wars: The Old Republic. This was the only the character customization in a lot of BioWare games is typically pretty good. In Star Wars: The Old Republic, I went way out of my way to do dailies during a special event for like a week or 2 weeks because I wanted the Tron armor so bad, the red Tron armor for my smuggler, and it was. The cool thing about some of the armors in Star Wars: The Old Republic is that you could customize some of the pretty ones so that if you wanted to wear this and it wouldn't be completely ineffective because you could customize sort of the the armor parts of it and
Well,
buff it up a little bit.
That brings it up to whenever we're talking about Diablo 3, where you can actually, once you hit a certain area of the game, you can just be like, and I'm going to wear whatever has the best stats, and then just put a Mirage on top
that happened
of
with
it.
the Witcher actually with me this last week right before I finished it was I finally got like this Witcher coat and it was fucking gorgeous. It was like a long duster, like a leather duster, and I was like, I look like the fucking Reaper or
Right.
something. And then I immediately got like this plate armor with this frilly neck thing
Oh, yeah.
that was so much better. And I fuck.
No,
And
dude, you got to craft.
Am
You
I the
have
only
to.
person that will wear an armor longer just because it looks better? Even if
I
it has
typically
shit stats?
I tend to stat it.
No, I don't.
Especially in something like World of Warcraft.
Dude, I'll wear something that's awful as long as it looks
Looks
cool. Yeah.
What about you guys in the chat? Do you will you wait on something that's better and keep the cool thing you have, or do you do what I do? I'm like, well, this is better, so I guess I'm gonna look like a fucking walking turd.
Right.
Well,
I look like Shakespeare.
That's what I. Oh yeah.
And this we saw on my Fallout was this is my character,
and
this
Piper
was,
is just
Jessica
giving
Rabbit.
you
Piper's
giving
Jessica
you the
Rabbit.
stink eye.
and this is when I finally got again. We covered this when I went to see Caldane's with stats and Sky and Kyra's stats. Okay, I'm not alone. Thank you guys.
No.
I finally looked how I wanted to look. I got the job I wanted to get, and then the game ended. and There was nothing left to do.
The job you wanted to get was you wanted to be one of those future council guys from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, I did. So this is my my character
Only
from.
level
It looks like
3?
Mike.
This is the character I don't use.
It totally looks like Mike Caldwell.
I just made him because
it looks
I
a little
wanted
bit like Snake Plissken.
I wanted him to look like the boss from Metal Gear Solid,
Okay.
which is based on Snake Plissken,
Right.
which Mike is based on.
right.
So they all
Which
work
Mike's life
together.
is based
Mike's
on.
life is based on Big Boss.
Dude, God, we're playing tonight. You know that.
I had
We
my,
have
my
to.
other one's like 18 or
Yeah.
something like that. I can't
Because I
switch
got
to it
I
'cause
got
it's
mine
just gonna be-
waiting.
Be a
I
creeper.
haven't leveled them
Do
up
the
at all.
creepy
No,
thing.
I haven't been either. Okay, so this is from Ulfric. This is Sir Pepto of Bismol in Diablo 3 with the most glorious pink heavy armor. Is there heavy, medium, light in that game, or is it just armor?
You know, I don't know. We just found out we could buy a pink dye, and we were like, do the thing.
But
Do it because
Kaldane.
it's awful.
what will plays ESOs is Kaldane.
Kelton.
Kaldane, yes, I play ESO. Yes, I do. Is Diablo 3 on Xbox?
Yes.
Xbox One, yeah.
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
I will play it.
It's Diablo, man.
It's
I
Diablo.
shall play it.
It is good.
I get sick of Diablo.
How's the
real
character
quick.
customization on Diablo? I mean, obviously
okay,
that's pretty
the only
cool,
thing
but
that you can do for Diablo is really just change your armor and the look of the armor.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not into it.
Your
But,
face doesn't change.
those
You
were-
just, you can pick your gender and your character class, and that's it.
But yeah,
Fuck that.
I had. I'm gonna check and make sure that I thought I had some of
I love it.
Mosley's.
I'm so vain that if I can't make myself in a video game, I don't want to play.
Oh, really?
Make something as close as possible to myself.
Yeah.
I'm kind of there with you.
Yeah. And that's why I love playing ESO with you because I'm playing with Chuck.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm playing with Chuck. And then I look and he's
And
making
this is
This
one
is
of
soups
the
and
more-
whatnot.
Or
the
I'm
corner.
walking around in extremely slow circles
Yes.
playing the drum.
it's fantastic.
Doom.
So this is some of John. I told John like send me some characters you're proud of, and he sent me like 5 different characters because he plays WoW. I
Banana
guess
day
Yeah.
tree.
Like-
religiously.
religiously. I like his rogue. His rogue looks cool. And one thing that he mentioned is that there's only one body type, I think, per like race and class.
Yeah.
So if you're a night elf rogue, everybody looks the same. But there are enough
Random
armor
feature- random
things that you can do to make yourself look unique.
Right.
There are random pre-select features that you can change at the start of the game, and since Burning Crusade, they actually started adding it so you can go to a hairstylist and change your hair and different features
didn't
and stuff
know
like
that.
that.
And all
That's more recent.
all of this is just the silliest shit I've ever seen.
Because I honestly want to say that once Guild Wars came out and you had the option to actually start dyeing your costumes and stuff,
Yeah.
then WoW was like, well, shit, we got to start making fucking
Yeah.
more changes so people can do things
It's-
because they've played the same character for 11 years or whatever.
It's not even that. It's like I don't care what color it is. Stupid fucking looking armor is still stupid fucking looking armor. Like I do not want a character where the
felt that
epaulets
way.
are taller than my fucking head,
felt
and
that
I've
way
seen
through-
that before.
As
Yeah.
great as it is, I felt that way through most of Witcher 3. That most of the armor, he looks like a goddamn court jester.
It's true. Most of the armor he does, that's why you have to craft
Yeah.
in Witcher. Because when you craft, I mean, you get the cool, like, trench coat shit where he looks badass and the stats are, like, unreal.
Right.
You know, that's what you have to craft in that game.
Kaldane brings up a good point. When you guys, if you have, let's say you have a full customization and you're playing a game, and you can tell me if this changes whether you're online or offline. Do you go male or female? Shark.
I usually go male just because I prefer playing a male character.
Male.
Male.
Male, so that I can get even further myself into.
Because you're
the
trying to be
world.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's the reason that you do it as well.
I also don't like being bothered.
Now I know you.
Who's that?
Just play the game with me. And
Yeah,
then,
that.
Then
No,
you get
I-
on vent and they're like, oh my god, it's a girl.
Oh, I'm so shocked.
No, I'm going to sound like
I'm
an
surprised.
11-year-old.
I'm surprised
Kyra
you,
female.
Steven,
Kaldane said female as well.
haven't run into that.
So-
I
yourself.
like
Okay,
I like
because-
playing guys because they get the cool armor that actually covers them like real armor versus
Yeah.
the look my entire
Right.
Well, I always try to fuck
organs
Steven's
are
character.
Cleavage armor. Cleavage armor.
And Sam's character in ESO, like I had a crush on his character.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, this is so weird, man. But and then we ended up getting married, and it was great.
Yeah.
But
You guys got the rings
we
of
did
Mara.
the rings of Mara and everything. So historically, I would always play a female in a game that allowed me to play female unless I was online because again, same thing. I just want to play the game. But recently, that's changed, and I just like the aesthetic of the female characters more than I like the male characters. Typically, all the male characters look so like fucking beefed out or
they
dumb.
look beefed out and like football players.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not like on it. Like honestly, I identify more with the female character in that case than I would this, massive dude.
What wonderful choice of
Marty
words.
McFly with Kraken.
Oh, frick. What wonderful choice of words. So you get a rubber dildo in D3. And you got better stats than your flaming sword. You can mod the skin of your dildo to look like a sword.
And that is transmogrification.
Call it
the
the
penetrator. Okay, I like that. That's cool. So, what games have you been really excited about making your character in? Like, which ones did it well for you? We mentioned Soul Calibur. We mentioned Black Desert Online, which looks amazing, and now we're going to research, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I said Soul Calibur had a good one. What else? ESO. Is it hard to make a character that looks cool in ESO? So, like, you have a lot you can do with it, but they all kind of look ugly.
Yeah, in a way they kind of do.
Like, I feel like I'm battling it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I finally got my guy
First boss battle is
kind
the
of look
character creator.
Yeah, I kind of got him to look a little rugged and handsome at the end of it,
Wrong.
but it took a while. But what I'm really stoked about is I got on some message boards the other day, and Bethesda even said on there, like, answered, we are adding a re-customization in the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, cool.
So that you can go and get your face like changed and your hair changed and everything. So you can
That's cool.
kind of redo your shit. But I'm stoked about that.
to take his face.
And Sky and Kyra, mentioned over Twitter, and then just now, when modding comes out for the consoles, it could open up a lot more for Fallout 4. Like, in terms of character customization. That's really was. Digital Gold says character creation in Ark is quite impressive. I wouldn't know.
You know what I've seen?
You rage quit that.
You know what I've seen in
game.
terms of character creation in Ark? I have seen all dudes that look like cavemen, literally like Space Marine cavemen,
Oop.
and then women with breasts that should really be breaking their back.
It is always amusing whenever I was doing some research today before the show, and they're like, boob slider. Boob slider.
Boob slider.
Let's talk
Like
about
that-
the boob slider and
like
the character
that,
customization.
That video that you posted on our work group.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny too. So, the games that didn't quite get, like, the games that frustrate me a little bit with their character creation, they weren't like bad, but like Destiny, like all the characters kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Same thing with the armor. Like, all of the armors you get they vary so minimally. But at the very least, like, if Sam comes up to me, I'm pretty sure that it's Sam. And that's really what I want, ultimately, is whatever you do, whether it's armor or body type or whatever, I want to be approached by someone and instantly know that it's them without reading their name. Like, if someone with blue hair, comes up to you in the game,
I should immediately
that's gonna be
recognize that
Steve-O.
as Steven. All right. If you're talking about character customization that pisses me off, Warframe. I love the hell out of Warframe.
Sure.
But you cannot do anything major to the armor. Like, you can you can get like little like scarfy looking things, like they're called cyandinas. And you got that, and then you got like little add-ons that you can put onto your armor. But aside from that, all the armor. Look, we have a hi. Hello.
Oh, the armor in Warframe all looks the same.
All the armor in Warframe, it will look the same no matter who's wearing it. You cannot modify your body type, which I'm actually getting kind of pissed off about now.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big dude, and as you guys have figured out, I like to put myself into a game to further add to the immersion, add to the fantasy element, because this is me in this world.
Yeah. Be a big dude in the game.
Nobody like, I don't want to be a fat guy in the game. Well, I fucking do.
There's
It's
Saints
not
Row.
fat. It's robust.
Saints Row.
Saints Row will allow
Saints Row will allow me to do that, and it's done that in 3, and it's done that in 4. The Godfather let me do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You could be a big dude in Godfather.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very nice.
I
wouldn't be a fan
Like, we've got this whole body image thing going on. I mean, like with chicks with armor that never really covers their entire body because they want you to stare at cleavage. Well, how about the dudes?
Well,
it can go either way.
The armor covers the chicks very well.
Finally.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls does a pretty good job of armor, and actually Destiny does that well. Like, the male and female armor is all like practical. Like, you probably wouldn't even be able to necessarily tell the difference between gender.
The only way
armor.
that you can tell gender in
the
Warframe
smaller
is body shape.
Body
By
shape.
shape. Okay. One that really pissed me off, and still pisses me off. I'm actually getting more and more pissed off the more I play this game, and I started off loving it. The Division.
And it's pissing you off more.
It's starting to piss me off. Like, my character
Kaldane.
My character looks
Saints
fucking
Row 4.
stupid.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a female.
Oh, dude.
You get like 2 hair choices.
Yeah.
It's stupid. And then as I upgrade my armor and shit, like I don't
play this game.
you just look like a hiker.
Yep.
Like every person looks like a hiker with a gun.
Yep.
And yet my backpack's red now as opposed to Sam's, which is green. But like, who, like, I don't fucking give a shit. I want to look different. I want to look unique. That's why I like play, especially online.
Yeah, I was so pumped about that game. You know how many times I mentioned that game to you guys?
You know how many times you have mentioned this game to each other?
Yeah, I was so pumped. And suddenly I get to the character creation and I was like, here we go. I'm about to fucking make myself. And then it was like, doot, doot, doot.
Which of the four people do you want to be?
Which four people do you want to be?
options
None
do
of
you
which
want?
have long hair. You
No,
can't have long hair.
There's no one that has long hair.
I kind of
There
got
are
that.
so
mad.
few games that actually have men with decent long hair.
And
Dude, you know Sims 4 doesn't even have a long hair for men at all?
Oh,
You
no,
can make
that's whenever
fat
you
dudes in
start-
Sims 4, but no long
Wh-
hair?
Yeah,
No
that's
long
whenever
hair.
you
Really?
start
Yeah.
downloading
What
the
the
illegal
fuck?
packages and stuff like that.
In
to mod your
Sunset
game.
Overdrive, all of the items can be on either male or female, right? So if you get like a pretty dress with a tutu, like it doesn't matter. You can wear it no matter what.
Yep.
And
Still no chunky dudes in Sunset Overdrive, though.
burly dudes,
Fucker.
but no chunky
Do you
dudes.
create a guy in Sunset Overdrive?
In a sense,
To a
yes.
sense, in a way.
Okay.
The real, like, you have a handful of sort of body types per each gender, and then I think like skin shaders and stuff. I think
Okay, so
Maybe
a little
not.
bit like we're talking about
maybe
Left 4
I don't know
Dead.
if you have to be white, but there is an incredible amount
With
of
the zombies.
clothing customization. Like there are
Oh.
thousands of different, and so at least I could make a character look the way I wanted it to look through clothing.
Right.
And whether you do it through body type or clothing, like that's something that I like, and that's why WoW is like, okay, I can put WoW on the okay side.
Right.
Final Fantasy 11, the thing that sucked about that game
Yeah.
is every monk at level 30 has the same shit.
Right.
There is a specific set of armor that you wear
You're not
at
wrong.
level ranges.
You're not
and it-
wrong. Depending on which class you're playing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's crap. Shark
is
likes nude
crap.
Sims confirmed. Says Calvin.
This just
Well,
in.
all right. Well, the thing that really pissed me off about the Warframe character customization, if in fact you can call it that,
Yeah.
you have color palettes. All right. When you start off, you have this basic color palette of maybe 10, 15 colors available to you.
Mhm.
You know how many total colors there are? Upwards of about 300.
Okay.
You know how you get them? You buy them.
That's Neverwinter does that too on XP1. And that's like you get your first set of shaders for free, but then you have to buy with real
Don't
money.
make me buy stuff. Let me earn it by occasionally exchanging in-game
Yes,
money
please.
at an abysmal, insane
Yeah.
price. It's like, okay, I have to have 1,000 for one.
Or
Right.
let me
But I'll do it.
But
or
yeah.
let me farm for it.
Yeah.
Let me fucking farm for it. Got to
And
farm for everything else in this
If
game. Why not?
if Final Fantasy 11 had like shaders, it suddenly wouldn't bother me so much that every set of monk clothing at level 30 is the gi or whatever. If I could make it blue with purple trim or something, like that'd be
Make the black belt from Final Fantasy 1.
or whatever.
That'd be awesome.
So besides the division in Final Fantasy 11, is there any character creation, customization options where when you started you went, well, like, why fucking just make a character and make me be that character? Like, why fucking
Right.
bother have a custom character?
A lot of earlier MMOs, definitely.
Dragon's Dogma left me a little
Wanting?
wanting. Yes.
I thought Dragon's Dogma was supposed to be.
Uh-oh, Marty McFly did a thing.
Here we go.
Check that.
Let's take a look at this
He
thing.
says it's art. Pure art. Oh my god. Wait, who is that on there?
I think that's Steven.
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh
me.
my god.
We'll bring it up for you guys. There's me.
What?
That would be my character if I made a character.
You're Woman of the Year. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
We are so proud
I wanted,
of
I wanted
you.
it for so long.
We just need to get you some pants. Is that a condom on the end?
It looks
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Hey, because
That's
it's an
fantastic.
Maxim.
What?
I'm a dumbass.
What has Marty
great.
Yes,
McFly
do the
wrought
thing. Stick your
upon
head up
this
real quick.
world?
Oh, there's kind of in like a handcuffs on the top.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's my shit, man.
Wow.
That's Joe the Infidel. What's up? Thanks for stopping by.
Steven, you You look so ridiculous.
I look amazing.
Take it away.
You know, you don't want to
Take it away.
You don't want to be attracted to me anymore.
This picture right here, it almost looks like you're mid cry.
It looks like they tried to blur your face out to
Yeah.
protect your identity,
Yeah.
but they missed.
But they
I'm
missed,
just
and you
doing
cried
this
because they
my
missed.
daddy
The
didn't
game
love
guy, what the
me.
fuck am I looking at?
Joe the infidel. I just
Lulled
lulled
in my pants.
pants.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We learned at the end of the year that I make a fantastic cross-dresser.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ding! I'm gonna ding myself every time I say fantastic.
Fantastic. You should
Ding
do a
myself every time I
big
do
blonde wig like that this year.
I think I actually have some blonde wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd give it a shot. I took. Oh
We
man,
should do. we
Hey,
should
game
do
guy, no worries.
game guy, we love you, man. Thanks for coming.
Damn it.
Chuck's upset. He doesn't
I'm-
like being attracted to me.
I'm never gonna sleep again. Those nightmares are just
I'm
gonna
gonna print it
crawl
off and frame it.
all up in my brain.
I'm gonna print it off and frame it, and then I'm just gonna mail it to you like once a month, and like long enough to where you forget, and then it shows up at your door again. And you're like, oh god damn it! Crystal let me do it.
No,
Yeah, she
no.
will.
You need to do what one of my friends did with Nicolas Cage. And just hide it in random spots around the house, behind different surfaces. So
I
only
lift-
when you move to
I
a
lift the
certain part,
lid
you
to the
see it.
toilet and go, fuck.
Fucking.
Oh,
Nicholas.
that's great.
I go for cereal, open the door in there. God damn it.
Move a picture to pack, and you're like, "Fuck me!"
So character progression. Was there-
Explain what you meant by that,
by
because
progression? Okay, a couple of things. First of all, what about story-wise, where the character actually emotionally progresses, changes, has an arc?
Okay.
Far Cry 3.
That was the first
Hands
thing that
down.
came to my mind too. So you start off as this like douchey frat bro,
Yeah.
and you
As soon as the shit hits the fan, he realizes that he is entirely in over his
Oh
head.
God.
like in kind of like a squirmy, what am I doing kind of guy.
Yeah.
And then as he gets trained more and more, he becomes more warrior-like, but also starts to kind of lose his sanity. And Voss, who's the bad guy,
One of the bad guys.
one of the bad guys, he's actually Nacho in Better Call Saul. Do you guys watch
Nacho
Better Call
cheese.
Saul?
No.
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 No. What the? Okay, anyway, it's fine. I'm calm.
I'm calm.
It's fine. Did you guys ever watch Breaking Bad?
No.
What the?
I,
That's okay.
I got through the first season and then
It's
just
okay.
kind of let it go.
It's okay. Anyway, Far Cry 3, yeah, so like he starts to go crazy, especially like there's a really pivotal scene we've mentioned a few times with the flamethrower, where Skrillex comes in, you know, the
Yeah.
music, and he's starts off in that mission not knowing what he's doing and being scared of the weapon he's
I
using
am not a zebra.
to being like into the fire now.
It's a skeleton shirt.
Like, you know, getting
Yeah.
excited about it. And so I really like that. Anything else? Did you feel like
Tomb Raider. The new Tomb Raider.
yeah, she changes?
She's
True
like
story.
you only find out like close to the end of the game that Lara Croft is this bookish and very much withdrawn character. But you do kind of get that sense from her anyway. The only reason that she's excited is that she's off on this archaeological expedition.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like in Far Cry 3, all the
Shit hits
shit
the
hits the fan.
Right.
And she is out there trying to care for herself. The first thing that she has to do is start a fire and then go hunt for food.
Sky and Kyra mentions Telltale's Walking Dead. I feel
That's
like
beautiful character
you have a
progression.
lot of control over if your character changes or not, like over the course of the games. But specifically in The Walking Dead, and please don't ruin anything from season 2 yet because I haven't played it. But
Nor have I.
Clem-
will be streamed
Clementine,
soon. Yes.
Clem, she does change.
Yes, she does.
She progresses quite a bit. What about you guys? Anything y'all have played where the characters develop over the course of
You
the...
know what I really liked? It was in the new. Well, I think they do it in most of the Arkham, but the newest Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
I love
Definitely.
how over the course of the night, you know, it's all one night it takes place in.
Yeah.
And over the course of it, your suit gets more and more tattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
fucking
and
love that.
That
the
was
fact that
cool.
it happens with the different characters that you play as well
In Batman?
In Batman?
in the Batman.
You mean like the DLC stuff?
No.
Because you only play Batman
You
and
only
Batman.
play Batman.
Okay, then it was a different one of the Batman games.
Which one?
But yes. Ask Ulfric.
Which one?
I'm.
Ulfric, which one is it?
Which one, Ulfric?
Hey, Red Hood, get your
Oh, yeah,
ass up here and
Kenny.
answer a question.
Kenny in Walking Dead also. Geralt's beard in The Witcher
Yes.
3. When you shave,
Yeah.
after over time,
His
it
beard
grows back.
Yeah,
And
we
I
have the answer,
fucking
man.
Love
That
that.
was cool.
Which one is it?
She is talking about the correct game.
Well, there you go.
You mean the DLC
Do you mean the DLCs?
in the Arkham games? Okay.
Oh,
The other characters that you play in the DLCs
I'm
will
a
get.
shot.
but
beat
how
up
do they
as it goes.
get messed up? They only last 15
15
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, exactly. Man, I really fucked this suit up in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
French Loop knows about that one.
Let's see what else. Character changing over the course of time, over the course of the game.
I had a really good one, and I completely lost it. I forgot about it.
I feel like Titus in Final
um,
Fantasy X did.
Captain Martin Walker.
Oh, Spec Ops.
Yeah.
Oh,
you talk
of
about a
course.
guy losing his
We're bringing up
fucking
Spec Ops
mind.
again.
Yeah.
But it starts. It doesn't do it so overtly. It's subtle. So like at the beginning of the game, when you what will
I just see Steve going up to like different houses. Like, do you have a moment to talk about Spec Ops?
No, that's
These
me.
people are like, what the fuck?
Did you know that Captain
He's
Martin
dressed
Walker
in,
has
like,
a plan for your
full
life?
army fatigues. Like,
I'm
you-
trying to
do you
remember.
He's
have a-
walking around with a copy of Heart of Darkness and a
Yeah.
spare Xbox 360. I have something to show you.
I'm going to show you the light. Then Spec Ops: The Line, you start off like even just a simple thing like when you give your squad commands, you're like, sniper. You know, he starts off with like sniper over the ridge, but
Yeah,
then as the game goes on and you hit that, he's like,
Get that fucking sniper!
Like he becomes, and it's just little things.
You know what else is subtle?
Uh,
Every stage you start and you progressively
Yeah,
go
you're
further and
always
further
going
going
down.
down. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you
matter where you
are.
Heavy Rain says Sky and Kyra.
Sure. Actually, a lot of the Quantic Dream stuff has a lot of good character progression.
Yeah, until it randomly spins off in the third act into nonsensical bullshit.
What
Sure.
the fuck?
P.S.
The
Yeah,
Last of Us.
Oh,
The Last of
yeah.
Us was good too.
God
Yeah.
damn.
I actually think that was the one that I was about to mention.
Truly one of the greatest games
Which one?
I've ever played.
Amen to that.
Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah. Both of them do.
Yeah.
Both Ellie and Joel. Thank you.
Yeah, they change immensely. Joel has the biggest change, and it's so goddamn good.
It's big and it's also really subtle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing how they did that.
It is just by him saying "baby girl." Oh my!
Oh God!
No, I
that
don't even
broke
think.
my
No,
heart.
I don't think that was
Yeah.
character progression. I think that was character regression.
Well, it's a change.
Well,
Well, it is-
because
it is a
you know,
change.
character
it's-
destruction, and
He's
then
changing
rebuild.
back to what he was before.
Yeah.
He's reclaiming a piece of himself that was
Yeah,
before he
Ellie-
became the cold-blooded, like, you know, when he pulls into Pittsburgh and there's all those Steelers fans there or whatever being like, hey man, we're hurt, and he's like, no you're not. Floors it.
Yeah.
That was good shit. Little Dirk 2, what's going on, guys? By the way, if you haven't yet, follow us at the bottom of the screen, and don't forget that in 5-ish minutes we'll be giving away this game. Plays on your Xbox One as well as your
Are we
360,
talking
and
about
the sequels drops in June.
Sky and
A video
Kyra. Yes, I
game?
was describing my junk.
It's big and it's really subtle. Chuck 2016.
Boom.
ladies?
Now let's talk about literal progression
Yeah.
in terms of, you know, experience or whatever, skill trees. Are you guys a fan of the skill tree?
I'll tell you what. I am a fan of what the skill tree does, but I hate looking at it. I hate going into menus. I hate it. I fucking
Yeah.
hate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with
in
Will on
the
this.
BioWare games, I have it auto level me, like in Mass Effect and in
Oh,
I just have it auto level because I don't bother.
Good.
And-
Good for
To a
you.
point, I like it, and I don't because there's a big chance that you have the people that mini-max and all these little tiny values,
fuck.
and it's just not fucking fun.
But see-
And then you have some people that are like, I don't give a shit, and then you're like, do this skill, you should have this skill, and then they're like, no, I don't have it because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
God.
With,
It doesn't help that I'm so pale.
oh my god.
It's not quite as seamless shark on Nick
Yeah,
Cage as the
yeah,
last
you-
one, but
you're-
the
you're-
point is made.
Your shooting skills is a little.
The point is made.
We're gonna
Marty
steal
McFly's
the
working against the
Declaration of
clock. He's doing the best he
Independence.
can.
Yeah,
give
he
him
can.
some credit.
To be fair, I am about as white as. Yes.
Well,
No.
let's contrast with the yellow.
Pure as the
especially,
driven
like-
snow.
So in Lords of the Fallen, it's a Souls game, and the Souls game has really good progression too. In that when you do level, you have fucking earned it because your currency,
You have earned every goddamn step you take in that game.
currency and XP are the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So whether you buy stuff or level up, like you have to decide between those things. And
there we
when
go
you
then.
die, you lose it all, and you have to reclaim it, or else if you die a second time, it is gone for good. Now, Lords of the Fallen tweaks that a little bit, and what they do is if you hold on to your XP, then you get better drops. The higher the XP you're carrying around with you that you risk losing by dying, you get better gear, and then when it drops, you have to, like, if you die, you've got a certain amount of time to go get it back before it's like gone for good. And that's
Did we just get a follower and you
Nope.
forgot to turn the thing on?
nope, no followers. That
Steven,
was a
what
tweet.
What if I told you I could beat
What
Dark
if I
Souls
told
3
you?
in one day?
I tell you, you're full of fucking shit. I think someone could beat Dark Souls 3 in one day,
To
but that
be
person
fair.
is not you.
And why can't it be me?
It can't be you. It doesn't work that
Can't
way.
possibly be me.
I'm going to test our Twitch alerts real quick just to make sure that they're going. Because for some reason, it used to be where, because now you've made me worried about it,
Made
Yeah.
you paranoid.
is that when I used to not have to activate it every time, and I might have to activate it every time. But that's what you'll see. You'll get to see a little dancing Chuck. And we actually got a couple of followers over the week while we weren't even online. So
Oh, wow.
that was for them.
All right. The skill trees that I couldn't stand,
Yeah.
got 2 of them. Final Fantasy X and Final
You didn't like
Fantasy
the sphere
12.
grid?
No.
Oh, I like the sphere grid.
Okay, the problem I have with the sphere grid, and again with 12 and the weird like blocky thing, is eventually you could make every character exactly the same, and it defeats the purpose of having characters if they're all going to be interchangeable. Final Fantasy VIII did that too.
Eventually, if you go out of your way to max out every character, then every character is the same.
Yes, that's mini maxing,
That's-
which is not necessary.
That is also really stupid. I mean, Final Fantasy IV, you still had set level like spells for the white mages and the black mages. You still had set summons for the summoner. You weren't able to do everything even when everybody was at max level. But with 10, it was like, well, no, we're just going to make everybody look different, and that's about it. I did not like that concept.
Like on a single playthrough, though, everybody has a defined role. It's just once you're done playing through, or if you grind for 40 hours.
Which people do.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I
you
get
can,
easily
but
distracted.
Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, so that no customer again, customer. No character customization is making me say customer. Character customization in the Final Fantasy series has been typically you can name them and that's it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you can pick what they wear.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Or their weapon.
Yep.
I didn't mind Witcher 3 not having any character customization because me and
It's
Geralt kind
Geralt.
of look alike.
Geralt is you
I
in
look
40
like
years.
I look like Geralt before the mutation.
I did. You could change his hair though. Like you could.
Yeah,
You
can
could
change his hair.
do some stuff.
But I
to
always
him.
wear my hair like Geralt anyway.
To be
so.
fair, whenever you're playing a main game like that, all you're really expecting, you're playing it for that character, for those storylines. So
Right.
really the most you want to do is dress them up
Yeah, I have.
in some different clothes.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
In like the BioWare games, they have the last name that they refer to you as, or the title they refer to you as, so you
Shepard.
can, Shepard, the Inquisitor, the champion of Kirkwall, or the hero of Ferelden, or whatever.
Champion.
And so yeah, I'm fine with that.
Warden.
But guys, we're at the end of the podcast now, so we're gonna do our little giveaway here. Don't
Let's just stream forever.
a couple of things. If you guys go to our social media, which is at the top of the screen above Shark's Head, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, it's all Angry Cuddles. You can follow us, like us, and subscribe, and do all that stuff. You can also submit questions for our fan can. You can ask us anything, and then we draw from the can at the end of the episode.
Please
our
do.
can is empty, so ask us some stuff, and I'm going to be soliciting a shitload of them on Saturday. Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. If you're in the DFW area or find yourself in the DFW area, it is also our 5th anniversary party at Y2 Comics off of Granbury Road in Fort Worth. We're going to be doing a big, shut up Caldane, party with giveaways. We're giving away an Xbox One, among other things. We have the recent Nintendo Digital Humble Bundle we're giving away. We have a stack of Xbox games we're giving away. We have Star Wars stuff. We have Will is going to give away the Xbox One. He requested to do that.
So that he could then slit your throat and steal it from your cold, dead hands.
I
Yeah.
already have 2 here. I don't need another.
You do have 2 Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
Yes. You're good. You have a plethora
man.
of Xbox Ones.
Yeah. Are we
Um,
giving away your butt that night? To
Yeah, if
whoever-
someone
the
wants to,
highest bidder.
if someone wants to plunder that booty, like
Yeah.
they're welcome to.
Fair enough.
Go
Well,
for it.
I know we'll
kids.
have buttons.
Thanks for wheeling us around, Shark, for writing this ship.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to put in for if you guys want to go for this copy of Mirror's Edge,
Which you should.
Oh, yes.
let's see.
Well,
What do we wanna
Caldane just
make
called
him
dibs.
do? Caldane called dibs. I think on my butt is what he was calling dibs
Ah.
on. Right.
Dibs on your butt.
I called dibs on Steven's butt back in 08.
That was right.
Gay.
And then you freaked out. Actually, so you're more attracted to me as a man than as a woman.
No comment.
Yeah, game guy. I'll rain check it. You know what? I'm just gonna whore it all around. I'm single again. I'll just come by the 5th anniversary party. I'll fuck everybody. Why not?
Come by this dick.
Crystal, I'm sorry. I got to
Come
take
on.
advantage of this. Okay.
That was.
3-way.
I never heard
Me
somebody.
and you, antidudes.
somebody just announce, "I'm single. Come on, I'll fuck everyone."
So if you guys want to win a copy of Mirror's Edge on 360, also it's backwards compatible for Xbox One, all you got to do is the main character is Faith. I want you to put the title of a song with the word Faith in it, and whichever one is the best title or the best song will win. And we'll see if anybody comes up with anything. If you guys we're going to do a sign off while people are doing that for people that are listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube or listening on our podcast. We'll do a sign off. But if you guys are wanting to go for the Mirror's Edge, don't go anywhere. Stick there. We'll hang out with you for a minute. But we'll sign off. My name is Steven.
My name is Chuck.
My name is Will.
I'm so shocked you said your name
Will.
correctly.
I know, right?
I'm
HWILL. Will.
Will.
And that was Shark, but Chuck talked over her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a
We'll
shark.
see you guys. We'll
There
see
we
you
go.
guys.